From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's voice briefing. It's Thursday, December 28th, 2023.
From the Detroit Free Press, this is Dana Afana. Southeast Michigan is ending the year with the third warmest December on record. Temperatures this month have averaged 40.1 degrees, marking the third warmest December in Metro Detroit. The warmest record on point was 42.1 degrees in 2015. A normal average temperature for the month of December is 37.2 degrees, according to the National Weather Service. Metro Detroit is also in second place for having the least amount of snow this month. The area saw 1/10 of snowfall. Normal snowfall is about 8.9 inches. That's not to say this winter won't be cold and snowy, but it may continue to see drier conditions for a while.
I'm Dave Boucher with the Detroit Free Press. The Michigan agency in charge of unemployment benefits doled out hundreds of millions of dollars to people who are potentially ineligible, including some who are in prison or dead, according to the findings of the Office of the Michigan Auditor General. Even after determining people who filed claims were in fact incarcerated or dead, the Unemployment Insurance Agency still paid out $1.7 million. When fraud was identified by the agency's investigations unit, the agency undercalculated penalties by nearly 50% due to issues with an old internal computer system. And while it can still pursue an additional $840 million in fraud penalties, the agency rarely attempted to identify fraudsters, recoup ill-gotten benefits, or assess penalties in a few selected transactions reviewed by the auditor. Additional questionable payments went to many who were either likely too old or too young to work. Auditors found claims filed by people who were purportedly 14 years old or younger, or 100 years old or older. The agency remains under fire since trying to handle the onslaught of cases received due to the sweeping job losses during the COVID-19 pandemic. Leaders say they've already addressed many of the issues raised in the audit while implementing additional changes aimed at reducing fraud. More than 5.9 million claims were filed in the pandemic by more than 3.5 million claimants, the agency said. In October, the agency hired 30 new limited-term employees with a $2.6 million grant from the U.S. Department of Labor. The goal is to expand the agency's fight against fraud by, quote, pursuing bad actors and recovering federal and state money stolen from taxpayers, the agency said.
Find more from the Detroit Free Press on freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thanks for listening, and you'll hear more from us tomorrow.